Basically, this episode on Voltz, we're going to get ourselves a good steel production going so that we can get ourselves up with a coal generator and a bat box and hopefully an electric furnace. So to do that, we need to start out with iron surrounded with coal. But before I do that, I believe that there is a spider out here. So I'm going to go stab him in the face because he is starting to really annoy me. There we go. Much better. And then we're going to go ahead and take some of this coal. And put that in here. And there you go. So that's steel dust. That's the easiest, most basic way to make steel dust. Quite frankly, it's really easy to make now. It used to be a freaking nightmare, but now it's just so much easier to make, which is great. I applaud that heavily. Let's see here. So how much do I need to put in here? Then I can put that in, that in. Go ahead and make as much steel dust as we can, because we're definitely gonna need it. Cool. I can make one more. Alright, great. So then preparing the steel dust is as easy as smelting it, and that should give us lovely, lovely steel. From there, we want to go ahead and make ourselves a generator. Coal generator, which is steel, a motor, and a furnace. And motors are crafted with copper wire and steel ingots. So to make copper wire, we need to head over. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of our steel in here. To make copper wire, you need to take, here we are, copper and leather. So we should be able to make ourselves some copper wire just by going like so. Yeah, there we go. Uninsulated copper wire, and then we can insulate it by sticking leather next to it. Now we have insulated copper wire. And then we need to take the steel that this furnace is going to be smelting. Combine that with this insulated cable. Like so. And that should give us a motor. Oh, okay. There we go. We need an iron ingot in the middle. Well, that's not too bad of a miss. However, are we honestly out of iron, or are we just out of it? That made no sense. Let me go ahead and get a furnace made up real quickly. An extra one that I can have running. And then go ahead and steal some of the coal out of here. Because all I need is one measly iron. Also, we can make iron dust in a, let's see here, in an enrichment chamber, it looks like. We can take dirty iron dust and turn it into iron dust, and in a crusher, we can take iron ingots and turn it into iron dust. But right here, we take iron ore and turn it into iron dust, and that's in an enrichment chamber. But this iron should be done smelting. Oh, that's gold. Wow. That's a bit of a fail. There's the iron I was looking for. There we are. And then the steel should be trucking along quite nicely. Notice you get XP when you smelt things. So there we go. There's our iron. So now to make our engine, we need to surround iron with steel, and then surround the steel with, whoops, cables. There we are. Now we have a motor. And then we can take that motor, combined with a furnace, like so, and 7 steel ingots to create a coal generator. Now that we have a coal generator, we should be able to stick this down just about anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and choose right here. And then we can stick some coal in it. But before we do that, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a furnace now. An electric furnace is a basic circuit, a motor, and more steel. So to make that motor, we're going to need some copper wire. And to make the copper wire, like so, we're going to need leather or wool. And you can make wool with 4 string. So if I had more string, I could actually use that to make the wool, but unfortunately I do not. Unless I have some more out here. Do have a bit of wool, but I'm sure I don't have enough. Ow, little bugger. Why don't you come over here? Fight like a man. Take that, bugger. Take that, you bozo. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna need to get myself a leather cow farmish type thing set up here soon. So I might as well grab this wheat and we can start building our farm. So I'll be right back. Due to the nature of the great need for leather in Voltz, I decided it would be in my best interest to construct a farm. So I gathered some cows, built a pen, and began mating to get leather. Well guys, we are back to the loveliness of Voltz. I have gathered some more materials so that we can make ourselves an electric furnace, and then I'm calling it for this episode. So for an electric furnace, we're going to need 7 steel ingots, a basic circuit, and a motor. I have 3 steel ingots, 10 in here, and there should be some iron in here. So that means I need to make another motor. So that also means I need some more copper. There we are. And then I need to take this along with some leather. And then take these little copper cabling, an iron ingot in the middle, and surround it with steel. Also, my inventory is a mess, so that's to be noted. And then the next thing I need is a basic circuit. So that's steel or bronze plating, and bronze can be made with bronze dust, and that's just tin and copper ingots. So that's what I should have right here. And I'm gonna need... Depends on how much each one makes, but I guess I'll go ahead and make 4 just to be on the safe side. And then all I have to do is smelt up this lovely bronze dust. And while that happens, I'm gonna go have a quick check on my farm and my animal farm. Okay, good. So that wheat is ready to be harvested. Might as well go ahead and speed up the process on the rest of these here. And made ourselves some more cows. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. There you go. You can all have babies now. And then let me run back in here, and it should be done. Sweet. Okay, so with my bronze done, I can go ahead and make myself a bronze plate, which is just 4 bronze in a crafting table. And then 4 redstone and 4 cable. Well, I have my 4 cable, and I have my 4 redstone, and I have my bronze plate. I stick the basic circuit in the middle, the motor on the bottom, surround it with steel ingots, and there we are, an electric furnace. So this electric furnace, I should be able to hook up just like that, and then all I should need is a few copper ingots, which I can make up fairly easily. All I actually need is 1 copper ingot to make myself some more copper wire. And it can be noted that you only need insulated for obviously when it requires it, and then also just when you're worried about like bumping into it or something of that nature. Like you can see, this doesn't do me any damage right now, but the second I put coal in here, I should start taking some damage. Let's see here. If I go ahead and break this down real quickly. And it should also be noted that these furnaces can be broken. Was I wrong? Maybe you can't. Okay, so to correct what I said, you actually have to insulate these. So, that being said, you can insulate them pretty easily just with some leather, and then place them down, and that should make this to start generating. But for some odd reason it's not, and I'm not exactly sure why. Generating, not generating. I wonder if I stick some glass in here to be smelted, then this is going to ask for energy. Yep, there we are. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and see here, just to make sure. I have to wait for this hull heat to max out. And then we are going to actually get the power coming through this uninsulated. However, when you stand next to it, it will give you great amounts of damage. But that's pretty much it, guys. So be sure to subscribe so that you see the next episode when I upload it. Remember to do all that awesome stuff, like liking, so that I know you guys are enjoying the series. Comment your feedback in the comment section down below. I'm not exactly sure why there's experience over here, unless you get experience for mating cows, which that would be kind of strange. But whatever, I'll go pick it up. And on that note, I will see you guys next time. Bye.